Good morning. It is Saturday, July 27th. Got up this morning, and I knew from talking to Mom yesterday the plan was at some point she'd give me a call when she was up. We would go garage sailing. She sent me a text, and I was in this room reading Strongholds and Followers, or skimming. I read it when I got the PDF, so that I'd be prepared to do the review when it came, but it's been like 5 or 6 months, I think. So I'm like, let's re-skim through that, get an idea, to give a proper review. Let's have it a little more fresh in my memory. But I was in the other room, so I didn't get it until 20 minutes after she sent the message. But hurried up, getting ready now, and gonna head over, spend some time with Mom. Yeah, so we're out garage sailing. So we went garage sailing for a while. Mom filled up the back of her car, and then we're looking for food and find this, what Mom is thinking is a farmer's market. I don't know. We're not sure what it is, but there's some event here, so we're checking it out. Whatever. She's like, what's that, a farmer's market? We gotta check that out. I'm like, okay. Whatever. Yeah, it's signs saying farmer's market, so you assessed correctly. That is what we have found.
What restaurant is this?
Lake St. Louis Farmers and Artisans Market. Hi. I don't want to go anywhere where we would sit outside. That sounds miserable. Have you been outside?
Maybe we'll eat at BC's Kitchen after we're down there, okay?
Sure.
And we'll sit inside, all right.
Yeah. It's so miserably hot out.
It's comfortable and wonderful.
Miserable. So after doing the whole little farmer's market thing, there's a BC's Kitchen that Mom wants to try. What kind of food do they have, Mom? She doesn't know, she just saw it's new and they seem to be serving some food. So she's like, let's do that.
A lot of other people in here.
Yes, but a lot of other people eat octopus. So, just because other people are there doesn't...
That is a heck of a burger and fries.
So you don't want what they have. For all you know, that's an octopus burger and it's going to be terrible. I'm just making assumptions. I don't eat octopus. BC's Kitchen, which I think is Bill Cardwell, chef and proprietor.
Well, they have Rubens, which I love. They have Cobb salads, which I love. But that hamburger looks so good that I think I'm going to just get a burger and fries because it looks so good.
Which burger was it?
The one that was outside. To me, it looked like just a regular burger.
I didn't see it. So I ordered a Bill's Burgermeister burger, minus blue cheese, because ew. But it basically looks like a fancy burger with, whatever, bacon included, so it looked good. And otherwise, just sitting here, having some tea. They got an open kitchen, so kind of watch as they're preparing things, I guess. It's a nice place, we stopped by, walking by in the farmer's market, like, let's try something new. But yeah, definitely feel underdressed. It's very fancy.
Do you want my onion?
No, I got onion of my own, don't worry. I got a burger here, and I got the one with the bacon and some sort of garnish. I didn't quite catch what, but it had words in it, it sounded good.
Okay, I'm going to give you half my burger. Do you want me to put the lettuce and tomato on first and then cut it, or cut it?
Do whatever you want.
I mean, it's up to you. Do you want lettuce and tomato on there?
Do whatever you want. I can pick it up afterwards, or I can leave it on, or I can make my decision later. Apparently I'm having a burger and a half. But yeah, that's almost, it's got a little tomatoey. It's like almost like a sweet ketchup kind of stuff. It's kind of weird.
Relish?
Yeah, it's like a sweet ketchup. It's like a tomato relish. Yeah, it's like a tomato relish. So yeah, the lighting is not that great, but yeah. So I got a fancy burger. So we got weird chocolate cake with whatever, vanilla.
Cream.
They had a, yeah, weird name, but cream, basically.
Anglaise.
Anglaise. And that was quite delicious. A bit pricey, but very good. And like the only, like Mom got a burger, and then I got like the only option for a fancy burger. And I'm looking at it, and it's like $4 more, and it's adding 2 strips of bacon, and what is, we determined, like a tomato relish. It was, well, I got rid of that. Blue cheese is gross.
But that's what's so expensive.
Yeah, blue cheese is gross.
But that's why it's so much more.
Anyways, the bacon was also apparently, it was a sweet bacon. Like there was...
Applewood.
Sure. Yeah, it was definitely like there was a flavor other than just pig for the bacon. And yeah, whatever the chutney or relish or whatever it was that was on there basically took the place of needing any sort of ketchup. It was a sweet sort of tomato-based pile of stuff that was very delicious. So actually I was quite pleased. Mom pointed out the high quality meat and well cooked just burger. And then the dessert was a very rich. Quite good. Other than the price, yeah, definitely would love to be back, but really I get what you pay for in this case, but okay. I mean, it works out for me, but I wouldn't pay for it, so I'd just not get it. But I mean, it's really up to you. But thank you. And that was a fun morning with Mom. Just got home, and as I'm getting in, I can see the people across the way in the middle of some job with the bushes. And I'm like, it's gonna make noise, isn't it? Which isn't good. I need to film my review of the book. Now, I'm gonna have to review the book a little bit more before I can review it, so I got some time, but we'll see how long their job takes, and hopefully I can get that done before the day's through. But for right now, I'm just like, let's just try and cool down for a bit, because it is hot out. So I got my review filmed, starting to break down the setup. I could try and unbox unbox something else, but I'm like, nah, I don't want to worry about none of that this weekend. I'm several weeks ahead. I might try and do video game stuff if I have extra time this weekend, because I also need to do some of that soon. But basically, I wanted to try and get this up. My goal will be to replace this Thursday's video with this one if I can get it done in time. Book's still arriving to some people. It's still new and exciting. I'd like to get the review out while that is the case. Yeah, so I'm going to get footage moving over, and then I think I'm going to try and get out and get something accomplished today. I don't know. And we're going to get some Red Robin. So they don't do the happy hour appetizers on the weekend, which I didn't think they would, but I was hopeful. Still, I had my heart set on some of that, so instead I just got one of the appetizers and just went for the nachos. So it's still technically cheaper than getting a burger. I just don't get as much food, but it's only been like 3.5 hours since I ate with Mom anyways, so this will be funny. So that was very good. I prefer when it's a better deal, but it was what I was craving anyways, so nachos it was. Anyways, basically the reason I'm out is I actually had errands to do. So now we are headed to the Home Depot, which is kind of weird because like I used to be here like near daily when I first moved into the condo, but it's been months since I've been here. Still, got a few things I need to do projects with, and so picking some stuff up.
Did you have anything else you needed to find that you should have asked him?
Nah.
Okay.
I'll find it. First thing I needed to make sure I got was some of these little doorknob wall shields, because I got a couple doors that have spent a couple years now digging little holes where the lock is into the wall. I've been meaning to put a shield there since before I moved actually in, but well, I got them now, and they'll cover up the holes anyway, so it's fine. And the other thing I needed to make sure I got here was air filters for my AC, because it's been a little over a year since I've changed it. You're supposed to change it a few times a year. I think my mom just said she changed it monthly. But it's been a little over a year, so I figured I had to do that. And they have them, ranging from like $5 up to $20. But I figure I'll get the expensive one since I'm not planning to change it until at least this time next year. So I'll at least do that, because it's easier to spend a little more money, but I'm not gonna remember to change it more often. That's just not happening. And I had one other goal while I was here, and seeing as it's about half the price as I thought, I'm gonna go with it, is I've been missing the vent covers since I moved in. So I need 5 of them. I'm gonna pick those up finally. It's only been like a year and a half. That didn't take too long. And so that was basically $70 for all that. The air filter is something I needed to get, just as far as maintenance. But the other two are things that have been on my to-do list, really, since I moved into the place, and then on a written list, a year after I went through and talked about all the stuff I still needed to do. They're on it there. And so they've definitely for a while been like, I need to do this. The actual little things for the back of the door, the idea is, you can kind of see this little damage right there. There's that on this one, and there's in the bathroom. It's kind of just been whatever. So getting these instead of like the little springy ones or whatever means that it'll cover the damage, and I don't have to worry about it at this point. Gotcha. And then, if you pay any attention in the vlog, you will quite often notice registers. There's one there, one in the bathroom, got one in the kitchen, a couple in here. They're, well, when I moved in, I removed those covers so my brother could paint the ceiling. And I didn't like, basically they had a textured paint. It was kind of grungy. Some of them were actually like parts were broken on them. So I was like, I'm not putting these gross ones back up. I need to replace them. I expected to do that a little bit sooner than I did. But, well, finally get around to it. And I think that is something that I see often enough that it might actually make me feel better about my place even, because I will actually notice that. Because, yeah, those have been big holes in my ceiling for a while. Yeah, so put a little bit of money into actually making the place nicer again. It's been a while since I've really done that. But, it's like, well, I got the opportunity, I figured I might as well do so. And, this one probably could have been changed sooner. It is very, very dirty. It used to be white like the other. Well, it's changed now. Alright, so I'm a little worn out, but I got it taken care of. Look! And behind the doors, there's now a little plastic piece that I run into. I got all of the register, or the vent covers, whatever, put up throughout. Some of them were very easy. Some of them were not. Basically just because not all of them did the standardized spot for the screw line up with where the hole had actually been put. Oh well, whole time getting the place ready to move in, it was always things of just, gee, if this had been done right the first time, this would be easier, but oh well. I got them all up. But I say I am worn out and yeah, just hard to work. But it's done. And it looks nice. So place looks nicer now. Been something on my to-do list, a couple things on my to-do list for ages that I finally have gotten done, so that's cool. But it's late, I'm tired. Thank you for joining me. Joining me as my journey continues. Bye.